Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Let's wake ourselves up a little bit this morning by just taking a few deep cleansing breaths here, in through our nose and out through our mouth. On an ah kind of formation in our mouth. Here we go. Ah. Ah. One more time. Ah. Just being wherever the voice is this morning. Finding a comfortable place to sit and explore yourself before the day begins. Feeling your feet wherever they might be, on the ground or on the bed or sofa. Feeling your feet making contact with the floor and noting the texture. Closing your eyes and turning inward to check in. How am I doing? How am I feeling this Tuesday? Starting to allow with each breath your muscles releasing. Allow your body to be supported by your chair or the ground. Allowing your hips to release into your legs and your knees to release. And your lower back releasing down to create more space in our spine. Let's breathe now into those areas, sending breath first into our feet and our toes. Sending breath into our heels. Feeling our body release and trust the support of the floor or the chair. Breathing into our legs and letting all the muscles, the calves, the thighs, send breath there and let them release. We don't need to hold there unless you might be standing. Sending breath now to the pelvic floor, to the sits bones, to the lower spine. Allowing yourself to sink a little further into the chair or into the ground. As the spine opens up, this is where we keep all of our emotions. Every feeling we process lives in the spine. Every experience we've had. Allow the crown of your head to release up into the sky. You can give your head a gentle nod yes here to feel the spine release upward, as if a string is coming from the top of your head. And already we feel more space in the spinal region and more space to process our emotions and our voice. Give your shoulders a little roll back and down. Feeling the heart area open up, and you can give yourself an ah here, in through your nose and out through your mouth on an ah. with whatever you might be feeling as the spine opens up. Here we go, breathing in through our nose. Out on an ah. Releasing the jaw as well. And releasing your tongue. You can begin to sense your breath in those areas as well as these muscles open up. The tongue has so many muscles even within that one. So you can allow that to release and give gratitude for the articulation it's going to bring us today and help us connect with others. While we sense our tongue, feeling all the areas in our mouth, the teeth, bringing our tongue up to the roof of our mouth and sensing the palates there. We have two. The hard palate that sits right behind the teeth, like a little dome. And then the soft palate that sits behind that. Give yourself a little yawn here, wherever you might be. Allow this sleepiness to leave you. You could just let that soft palate open up. It's that soft area behind the dome, behind the hard palate. And these two palates assist us in bringing our voice to life. The hard palate giving our voice energy and vibrancy, and the soft palate giving our voice warmth and flow so that it reaches even the farthest person in a crowd. And of course, our teeth, which give our speech articulation, and the tongue that works within that. And then allowing the jaw to gently release. Taking a few deep cleansing breaths here. Release now all the air in your lungs so that we have a clean start for the day. One more time. Gently now releasing all the muscles in your face. Releasing all the tension that might live in your forehead. Just allowing that to melt away now. Allowing the muscles in your eyes, the eyes themselves. They don't need to look at anything now. Releasing all the muscles in your eyebrows, around your eyeballs and eyelids. Releasing any mask that we might put on in fear. And you can take some breaths in as you release those. And any feelings that you might have releasing that mask. Breathe into them and say, it's all right. It's all right. releasing our belly as we continue to breathe. And now, as we've released, let's take a few quiet moments here to be with our breath, becoming curious about wherever our breath is living inside us just now. Whether you feel it living in your belly, in your chest, your heart, your back. How are you taking in the air just now? Through your nose, through your mouth. Let's take a few quiet moments here just to notice our breath, wherever it may be. Sometimes in the quiet, feelings can come into the body. And whatever feeling you may notice, bliss, fear, sadness, anger, joy, whatever you may be feeling now. It's all right. Accepting whatever we may be feeling in this moment. Even if it feels like nothing at all. Breathing into that feeling. And noticing with curiosity, how does this feeling live in my body? How does it live in my breath? Do any muscles want to become involved? In our face or legs? Does our belly tighten? Our jaw or our tongue? And as we acknowledge what we may be feeling, we sense the physical sensation of this feeling and see if you can release it. Physically releasing anything that might be holding. And if the feeling of release gives way to new feelings, saying, "It's all right." Breathing into whatever may be arising for you. We become curious about the vast landscape that lives inside of us. Whatever might be conscious or unconscious. As you stay with your breath, you can note in your mind, in with the inhale and out with the exhale. In as you inhale and out as you exhale. Linking your mind with what's happening in the present. Linking your mind to the gentle waves of your breathing. Continuing to release any muscles as they might become involved. Becoming aware and present with our body. That holds our spirit and our voice. From this place, we'll breathe in through our nose and out on a sound. Wherever the sound might be for you this morning. Here we go. Breathing in through our nose and out on a Just gently feeling how the is going to resonate for you. How does that feel? Where do you feel it resonating? In your head or in your body? Let's continue to breathe in and out on a sound. Whatever note or frequency you may be vibrating on this morning, allow this to open up into an ah sound. Breathing in through our nose. Ah. Ah. One more time, deep breath. Ah. This morning we'll be reading a poem by W.H. Auden called The More Loving One. As you're in this very relaxed state, see the images and the humor that W.H. Auden brings to the idea of unrequited love, the wonder of loving something so much, the power of it, how we bring ourselves to nature, and how we can possibly love ourselves so much to become the more loving one. This is The More Loving One by W.H. Auden. Looking up at the stars, I know quite well that, for all they care, I can go to hell. But on earth, indifference is the least we have to dread from man or beast. How should we like it were stars to burn with a passion for us we could not return? If equal affection cannot be, let the more loving one be me. Admirer, as I think I am, of stars that do not give a damn, I cannot, now I see them, say I missed one terribly all day. Were all stars to disappear or die, I should learn to look at an empty sky and feel its total dark sublime, though this might take me a little time. This poem by Auden has the frustrated humor of what it means to be the more loving one, or the receiver of love that feels so much, and the wonder he feels at the total dark sublime if the stars were not to be there at all. And we can become curious about the total dark sublime that lives inside of us. What constellations may live inside our hearts, our minds, how we can live and be with them, and live and be with others through using our voice, as we interlink these universes between us. Our daily affirmation for today. I love the sublime inside. Let's say it together. I love the sublime inside. One more time. I love the sublime inside. Before you go, may you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be healthy. And may you be free. Wishing you a beautiful day today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, again at 6:30 a.m. Have a wonderful day.